So this lady was caught writing Ican exam for Taraba State's Commissioner for Finance. Wait, let me explain. Your name is what?
Leave it.
Leave it. Okay. So why are you here? Can you please speak up? I need to do. Sarah. Mention it louder because okay. You're writing for Sarah, this right?
Who is she?
Who is she? She's not a member. This is another exam. Who is she? So, for those of you that don't understand, there's an exam accountant's right for them to become chartered accountants. It is called Ican, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. So they write that exam. Once they pass it, they become chartered accountants. But guess what? That exam is so difficult that many people don't pass it. In fact, some people have written that exam more than 4 to 5 times and they've not still passed. Now, the Commissioner for Finance of Taraba State now commissioned somebody again to go write am for her. Allegedly, according to Sarah reporters, so I'm backing up with this video, allegedly. Now let's talk about it this way. The Taraba State Commissioner for Finance, she knows she could not pass that exam, meaning that she's not qualified. She no get the brain to pass that exam. So she contracted that exam to somebody else who could write it and pass. Meaning that there is somebody who is qualified to pass that exam. If you can pass that Ican exam, that means you are qualified to be a chartered accountant. Means that you are head correct, you are good. So why not you people appoint that person that can write and pass and remove this person that is commissioning another person to write for her? I don't know if you understand. The woman, the commissioner, existing commissioner, he no get brain to pass the exam, but there's another person who get brain where they hire to come pass the exam for him. So the one with the commission to go write the exam, he get the brain, but he no get connection to become the commissioner for finance. You understand? The one where they get people but is not qualified. That is what is happening in our Nigeria today. Your leaders are not qualified to be there, but guess what? They commission those who are qualified to go and do the illegal activity, the thuggery. That is why a professor will help an illiterate to rig election and become a president and become a governor, and the illiterate he help to rig election to become a leader or governor or president or whatever will now later owe them salary. And guess what? The professor will now go on strike, and they call it what? As strike. And guess what? And when they retire, they will not pay them their gratuities, they will not pay them their pension, and guess what? They will now start protesting. Until we put the right people there and put the wrong people where they belong, Nigeria might find it difficult to move forward. Anyway,
say commissioner of one thing Taraba commissioned somebody to write exam for her, and this guy is saying that, oh, why can't they employ or appoint somebody who can can pass the exam instead of appointing somebody who cannot pass the exam? In fact, this country, of course, they know what is obtainable in this country. The more you look, the less you see. It's not gonna happen. Why wasting time paying people to write the exam for her? Why can't she just go get the certificate and pay good money? Abi no be Nigeria again. Why is a finance commissioner not even Ican certified? I don't even believe this, because commissioner is PhD holder. If you pass the exam, no me say you go get job. They just have set traffic. I don't even be surprised that now people will be say how they think no. They can see no sha, but most of the time you don't all this kind of a thing. They quit the casala, they quit the bust. Now the same people will be say them. Now they go see expose them. Okay, my dad got a distinction in this Ican exam. The man just bust my brain. He helped one intern during IT to do logbook and reports. The intern lecturer brain burst. The lecturer told girl to tell him where she did IT. Make Econ learn work from my dad. Well, Nigeria, my country, if she has risen to that position, what does she need the Ican certificate for? I don't understand. The highest qualification to be president of Nigeria is WAEC or NECO, and all you need is to have sat for the exam, not what you score. If you like, score F9 parallel. That language just this will get F9 parallel. Now this will get this one she gets. Okay, now that even if you get F9 parallel F9, nothing they happen. So far you just sit for the exam and your name they admission or whatever, the registration of the exam. She can still be chartered accountant with a ANAN. That one is easy to pass. Only one sane country. If I were the investigator, I would simply change the commissioner name to her name. That is simple. Imagine she's not even a chartered accountant and they make her commissioner of finance, who screened her for the position. What a country. Just like somebody said that does she really need all of those things if the president can just use a certificate, Y certificate or NECO? So what's the big deal of getting that this thing? How were they able to know the commissioner commissioned somebody? In fact, anything the goodness is my goodness, in my Taraba state, now so we say if they explain this country to you and you understand, they no explain well. So she's a commissioner of finance without Ican. What an unfortunate situation. Now this lady court will be the scapegoat. They just want to disgrace her. The matter not they go anywhere.